Hey guys, fearu here, and we are on episode 21. I have a really good episode for you. We're actually going to revisit an old game that I looked at because we're going back and looking at the mindset of players. And this is really, really important for anyone who is even remotely solo queue. If you're queuing with just one friend, two friends, or three friends, as long as you have one person that's random, this is definitely going to help you. I promise you, to some degree, I hope. Today's topic is trolling. Bet you guys already know what episode we're going to go see, or what game we're going to go watch. I've seen a lot of complaints on the forums as to, since 3.1 there's so many trolls. I'm coming back to Han and I can't believe how many trolls there are. So many trolls, yada yada yada. And I wanted to make an episode to address some things I think you can fix to reduce the amount of trolling in games you play. So without further ado, I'm going to throw us into this, standard game that I've already played before, and take a look at kind of what I'm talking about, and then how we can address it and fix it. Okay, so here we are in one of my games. We're watching the Legion team. I'm actually, just for fun's sake, while this game gets started, you can still do this as War Beasts. This is a pretty nifty play. You send both your wolves in simultaneously, and you can dodge, and if they don't move their courier or upgrade it, it's a pretty easy kill. I believe that you can still do that. They switch. Zephyr goes top because they didn't want to send two melee bottom. Puppet comes bottom, and my pause isn't working. But this is the first wave. I want you to remember that. This is really key. So what's going to happen here is I want you to look at this first wave and tell me if anything drastic has been decided. And if you think, you can argue. I don't care who you think won this first wave or who do you think's winning this. I just want you to kind of watch the madness that ensues after this. They pull the wave. Someone right-clicked one of them, and it pulled the wave. So now the lane's going to push. That's a bad play, but whatever. They're competing for last hits. No one's really harassing. Although they do have quite a range advantage with Puppet. And Mag is landing these last hits, and Puppet's upset. Puppet's like, okay, G. Hatchet Mag gonna carry. Mag was gonna response. You can go mid and farm. Yeah, explicitive. And Puppet is like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. And Mag's like, I don't trust you, explicitive to carry. And Puppet's like, I'm gonna go mid, just like you said. We lose, GG, trolling. And that's exactly where I want to stop it and pause it. And just so you know, I believe the result of this is Blue is like, are you serious? And he leaves, grats. And I'm gonna stop it right there. Okay, so I kind of said I would help reduce your trolling. So the first thing, or reduce the amount of trolling you have in games. So the first thing is we have to figure out what the cause of trolling is, at its source. Not at the end. The end product, we saw what, it was a whole bunch of little things that caused that Puppet to get mad at that Magmus to make him go mid and troll. It might have been a combination of he said go mid and he called him a couple of expletives, and they did not have a good they didn't have a good bonding moment at all. So it was a whole bunch of little things. It wasn't just one statement that made him go do that. So let's get to the heart of it. And here's the question I'm going to ask you. And it's, how many times in any degree, have you called someone on your team bad? Oh, you missed a stun, you noob. Oh, you're bad, you missed your ult. Oh, what a dumb Tempest ult. Oh, what a bad... in any degree. And the entire Han community raises their hand. Every single one of us. I'm guilty of it, you're guilty of it. How many times we've done it, who knows. But that's the stigma, the very beginning of causing a troll. Let's look at the heart of what just happened. You had two players, and I've seen this numerous times. You had two players compete for last hits. One player says to the other, "Oh my God, you're so dumb. Why are you trying to outlast hit me? I'm the carry." Screw who you think's right and wrong. Screw who you think's the carry. You know, it could be a fucking Moon Queen and a Scout down there, or let's get harder. It could be a Mage Bane and a Chronos down there, and one of them could say it. Who cares who you think's right? Doesn't matter. The problem is how you say it. Okay, it's 100% how you say it. You could have easily typed, "Oh, do you think I should be getting the last hits, or do you think you should be getting the last hits? I think I should because da 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 da." And this goes for everything. You missed a stun. You know, you saw Magnus, or say you see Fade miss a stun. You could say, "Hey Fade, how about instead of clicking the ground, have you tried clicking the player? It'll help you land your stuns better." Or maybe they stun the wrong person. Instead of saying, "Oh my God," whatever. Or if they don't follow up after you try to initiate, be like, "Hey, listen, I need you to come in and attack X when I go in," and whatever. If you come at them, if you come at one of your teammates aggressively, you know, just "Oh, you're a dumb whatever," or "Oh my God, you're so bad, I can't believe you used your Plague Ult on that Swiftblade with Nullstone." This may surprise you, but your teammate is going to respond negatively to that. And it may start off super simple with just like, it could have just been Puppet said that, and the game kind of continued. Like Puppet says, "Oh, why are you trying to take last hits from me, Magnus?" And then they just continue the lane. No one says anything to each other for a while, and then maybe Magnus misses a stun, and now because Puppet already has the stigma that, "Oh, I hate this Magnus," he's gonna continue to say, "Oh, haha, you missed that stun," and then maybe late in the team fight, Magnus is gonna be farming, and you know the team's gonna try to push, and Puppet's gonna be like, "Magnus, we need you to come," and Magnus is just gonna be like, "No, you've been a dick to me all game," and we are the reason we cause trolls. If you have a lot of trolls in the game, chances are it's your fault. Now, it's not always your fault, but I bet you I have less trolls in my game than you have in your game, only because of the way I talk to my teammates. And yes, as a game goes on, maybe you need to vent more. Maybe if they miss like 6 stuns in a row, and they miss their ult, and they miss their ult, and they miss their ult, and you know now you've lost the game, and you're at 20 minutes, and that's when you're finally venting at them. That you might maybe the game's finally over. Instead of, if you're getting mad at them at the 30-second mark, there's a good chance. You know, we don't actually know who was the best team there. I have no idea who was the best players, and a whole bunch of trolling went on that just could have been ignored. And that's something I kind of want you to think about, kind of how you talk to your teammates, and I think that'll help you guys out, hopefully. Take care, guys. I hope that was helpful, and I will see you guys next time. More analysis next time, I promise.